Hi guys, so what we're going to be doing is we're going to release using the roller and some weights. Now the weights are used to help increase that lovely stretch through the shoulder area, nothing more. If the weights are too heavy for you, please by all means drop the weights and do the normal exercise. So what I'd like you to do first of all is just sit down on top of your roller. Feet are hip width apart, hands are just below your knees for me, okay? Now, I'd like you to press your hands into your knees and just lift your chest up so that you feel your pelvis tilting anteriorly. So in other words, you're almost sticking your bum out for me. And then I want you to roll back off your sit bones. And then again, roll back up onto your sit bones, sticking that bum out for me. Yes. And then tuck it under and roll it back. And back over onto the sit bones. And release it. And then back up. And release it. Now, into a position that you can feel both your sit bones on either side of your roller and just roll it from side to side for me. Releasing any tight pelvic floor muscles. You know, those muscles between that area. Sometimes they're quite tender here. Okay, so just rock it from side to side. Lovely. And then release it. So I'm just going to turn my roller across this way. You're going to be on the end of it, right on the end, a ball on either side. Take the hands just below your knees, breathe it in, grow tall. As you exhale, tuck your tailbone under, roll halfway back onto that sort of coccyx area, and then roll back up for me. Think tall, pulling yourself up. And then again, tuck it under and roll it. So you're sort of massaging that coccyx sacrum area. Lift your chest up. Tuck it under, roll. And roll it back up. Tuck it under, roll. Now I'd like you to roll all the way down onto the roller, making sure your head is resting down on the end as well. Take your hands over the weights. And just gently press your hands down into the weight so you activate your rhomboids, your serratus and your lats. Your rhomboids will be slightly connected. Now I'd like you to breathe in, and as you exhale, connect your pelvic floor, tighten up your tummy, and just imprint that lower back into the roller. And release it back to neutral. And then tuck it under and imprint for me. Release it to neutral. Tuck it under, imprint. And release. Tuck under and imprint for me. And just release it. Now, instead of moving all the way up into a normal spine curl, I want you to keep your pelvis in its neutral position. Imagine 2 piles of sand here, and it's just flowing off the edge of your hips for me, okay? So you really relax in the hips. I'd like you just to imprint that neck down towards the roller, creating this little double chin. And then lift, and then double chin it, and lift, and double chin it, and lift. One more, double chin, and lift. Now, tuck that tailbone under, imprint that lower back, engage these glutes as you peel it all the way to the top, lengthen the back of your neck, and roll it all the way back down to neutral, releasing that neck. Tuck it under, imprint, squeeze your glutes, peel it up, lengthen the back of your neck, and roll it back down. One more like that. Imprint, engage those glutes, peel it up all the way, stretching out those hips, lengthen the back of your neck, roll it back down. Yes, guys. Now, take your right, so let's take those hands out wider. Take your right leg, place it over your left leg for me. Tighten up your core. And I just want you to tighten up the tummy and pull that leg in towards your chest, pressing your hands down into the weights for me. Place those legs down. Cross it over the other way. Tighten up your core. Pick those legs up, pulling them in. Just opening up the hips. And gently release it down. places feet back down. Now, I'd like you to take your right ankle over your left knee. If you can balance, place this hand on your knee. You can rest the other arm on the floor, and you're just going to push that knee out and bring it back in. Push it out and bring it back in. So you're going to feel it right the way through this hip area. Out and in and in. Foot down, swap sides. Place your hand on your knee, press it out, pull it back in. Press it out, back in. One more, back in, place that foot down. Now, walk your feet wider apart, heels in and toes out for me, okay? Breathe it in here. Make sure they're close enough to your bum so you can feel the whole foot. And as you exhale, tuck your tailbone under, spine curl up, letting those knees pop out, letting these hips open. So if you feel it in your knee, roll back down, bring your feet a little bit closer together, okay? So tuck it under, peel it all the way up to the top, breathe it in. And as you exhale, just roll it down, 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 down for me. And tuck it under and peel. Beautiful work, guys. And roll it back down. Yes, now walk your feet back to hip distance. Okay, you're going to tighten up your core, lift your right leg up. Before you do anything, just flex and point, releasing that nerve sheath. Now I want you to imagine a bicycle. Flex this foot, lower it down, slide the toes along the floor, back to your bum and stretch it up. Flex, down, slide it in. And 3. And 4, zipping and hollowing, belly button scooping. 5, keep that tummy switched on. And 6, so we're just getting blood pumping into that hip for me. 7, that's it, and 8, 9, and 10. Slide it back in. Switch over to the other leg. Flex and point that ankle for me. Lovely. Then lower it down, slide it in and up. Think of that bicycle. That's it. 3. Contract the back of the leg, stretch it out. That's it. That's it. Connect your core. 3 more. Lovely, guys. Oh, it's so lovely up here in the sun with this lovely breeze. Oh, I wish you could be lying here with me. 1 more. And then down. Place those feet down, bringing them closer to your bum for me. Press those hands down into the mat. You're going to tuck your tailbone under and peel your spine up off the mat for me. Tuck it under, connect, feel this opening. Roll it back down, down, down. And then again, tuck it under, roll it up, and roll back down. Now we're going to mobilize the hip a little bit more for me. Spine curling up, and roll it back down. So what I'd like you to do is bring that leg up, flex a foot, lower it down. When you get to the bottom, wrap your knee and toes out, and then slide the leg in and up. So you're doing that same bicycle move, except I'd like the rotation out to the side and then up. Okay, down, out, pull it in, lift. Down, out, pull it in, lift. 4, 5. So you can actually feel that movement deep within your hip joints, hopefully. Sit down, out, pull it in, straighten. 2 more. 1 more. And release it down. Stunning work all the way through that hip for me. Okay, so again, focus on the movement for me. Stretch that leg up. Flex down, lower, wrap, pull in and up. Out, lift. Out, lift. Good. I really want that rotation to the side. Make that hip think for me. Lovely work. 3 more. 2 more. And last one. And up. Yes, place those feet down. Feet down on the floor for me, hands pressing down on the weights. Tuck your tailbone under, just spine curl all the way to the top, opening through this whole area for me. And roll it back down. And again, tuck it under, peel all the way to the top. And roll it back down. Tuck it under, peel. Now float those arms up and over. Remember the weights, if they're too heavy, drop them. Roll it down 1 vertebrae at a time and bring those arms back up and down to the floor. So now we're going to go from your hips to your shoulder joints, okay? Lift those arms up. Breathe it in as you exhale. Take the arms back behind you. Hold it there. And exhale, pull them back in, arms up and release it. So enjoy that extra stretch the weights give you. And over. Reach, pull back and down. And again, lift it. Reach it. Reach and down. 3 more. And over. Allow for that stretch through to the shoulder. Connect, pull back up, release down. And lift, over, reach, back. Lift, over, reach, back. Last one. And over, reach, and back. Yes, lovely work. Now just tuck your tailbone under, spine curling up. Take your one arm, reach it away from you. Roll it down away from that arm, stretching that upper thoracic and bring the arm back down. Spine curling up. Lift and roll and down. Spine curling up. One arm. Roll it down. Remember, you're stretching both arms away from you at the same time. Always think of length for me. With every movement, think of that length. Think of creating space between your arm or between any joint. And release. Now float those arms up. Take your palms to face into each other, or turn your palms. Take your arms out to the side. Feel that lovely stretch through the front of your shoulders. Now just hold it here. Let those weights just push those arms into the mat. Breathing in to the back and sides of your rib cage for me. And breathe everything out. Inhale. And out. Breathe it in. And out. One more, inhaling. Now as you breathe out, you're going to connect your pelvic floor, belly button, ribs, and pick those arms back up for me. Squeeze the weights in the center together and take those arms back out. Push down into the mat. Bring those arms back in. Squeeze those weights together for me. Activate the pecs. And then stretch those pecs. And tighten up. Activate them. Press down or press into the weights. Open up wide. And connect. Press. And open wide. Now, connect. Relax, turn the palms to face your knees. Inhaling here. And as we exhale, just take those arms behind you for me, sliding those ribs down. And pull back up all the way down. I want you to press those weights into the ground for me. Pick those weights up. Lift the arms up. Take them behind you. Breathe it in. Reach. Breathing out. Pull back. Hands down. Press into the mat. Tighten up your core. Pick it up. Reach. Inhale. Stretch. Breathe out. Release. Press down. And again. Back. Hold it here. Now you may need to drop the weights here, but pull the elbows down into windows or chicken wings or VWs, whichever you want to call them. In and reach. And in. Reach. Reach. In. Reach. 2 more. Open up the front of that chest for me. Hold it here. Connect. Pull it down onto the floor. Press those hands into the ground. Spine curling all the way to the top for me. Lift those arms up and over. At any point, drop the weights. Roll it down, down, down through that spine. Float the arms back up and down into the mat. 2 more like that. Spine curling up. Take those arms up and over. Reach them away from you. Breathe it in. Exhaling, roll it down. Arms up. Release. Spine curling up. Tighten up your core. Float those arms up and over. Breathe it in. Breathing out. Roll it down. Arms up. Release. Spine curling up. Float those arms up and over. Roll it down. Arms up. Release it down. Inhaling here. Now, as you exhale, I'd like you to just hold the hands on top of the weights. Roll the shoulders up, down, and around. So you're rolling the balls up and down. Shoulder rolls backwards. 4. Actually, I think that's 5. Let's do 10 for me, okay? And 10. Now, like we don't normally ever do it, but I want you to reverse the shoulder rolls. Forward rolls for 10. I'd rather say to you only ever do backward rolls because you can't hurt yourself. Nor can you really with front rolls, but you're not doing yourself any favors. So I'd rather you do back rolls more often than forward rolls. And then release those arms. Now tighten up your core. Lift the arms up for me. I'd like you to turn the palms back in. Take those arms back out for me. That's it. Hold it there. So you're totally releasing those shoulders. Breathe it in. And out. Inhale. And out. 1 more. Breathe it in. And exhaling back up. Connecting your core. Float those arms up. Release the arms down. Now, tighten up your core. Lift your left leg up. And reach your right arm up. Now we're going to take both your arm and your leg away from each other. Stretching the hip. Stretching the shoulder joint. Connect your core to bring it back in. And 2, reach it away. Lovely, guys, and back in. So connect your core as your arm reaches behind you and back in. And reach and in. That's it. I'd like you to do 5 more. 2, 3, 4. Last 1. And 5. Beautiful. Place it all down. Tighten up your core. Lift your right leg up. Lift your left arm up. Breathe in as you exhale, reach it away. And in. 2, 3, 4, 5. 5 to go. Slide those ribs down, tighten up your core. Think of both areas opening and stretching. 1 more. Reach and in. Place those feet down one at a time. Okay, so you're going to do a similar movement, except you're going to do a lateral movement. So your arm and leg are both going out to the side and pulling back in. Now, it's very easy to go out to the side and let that knee drop out. Rather take this hand slightly wider so that you're more stable for me, okay? Breathe it in for me. And as you exhale, open up wide, connect your core, pull back in for me. Open up wide, back in. 3, 4, 5. That's it, last 5. Connect, guys. Watch that knee hasn't rocked out to the side. At any point, leave the ball. That's it. It's an active stretch, this. Last one. Back in. Place that arm down. Place the foot down. Tighten up your core for me. Lift the right leg. Lift the left leg. Breathe in as you exhale. Tighten up that center. Out. And pull it in. Good. Feel the adductors of the arm and the leg both contracting to pull back in. Stunning work. We've got 3 to go. Any opportunity to open up those joints, go for it. 1 more. Out and in. Hand down. Feet closer to your bum. Breathe it in. Breathing out. Spine curling up. Reach both arms away. Roll it down. Both arms back. Spine curl. Reach. Roll. And back. 1 more. Spine curling up. Reach it. Roll. Arms up. Release those weights onto the mat. Relax those arms down. So now float those arms up and over. Feel how the arms feel as light as a feather. Sweep those arms around into a huge circle and again up. Over, ribs are tight. Sweep, stretching through the little finger. Up and over. Reach. Up and over. Bend your elbows. Take your hands behind your head. Lengthen the back of your neck as you curl yourself up. Releasing your head back down. Curl it up. Release. 3. And 4. We're just going to do 1 more. And 5. Stunning. Tighten up your core. Place the weights to the side. Roll off that roller and lie down on your back. Now just enjoy that feeling of your spine sort of melting into the mat for me. Inhaling here. And as you breathe out, heaviness through your feet, through your hips, through your ribs, and through the back of your head. Inhaling. And all the way out. Float those arms up for me. Take your right arm. I want you to reach it up, but look to the left. Place that shoulder down. Left arm up, look to the right. Release it. Reach. And release. And reach. And release. Reach. Release. Last one. Reach. and release. Now pick your glutes or your hips up for me. Take that roller and just slide it underneath your hips for me. Okay. Now just move that roller that it's closer to your coccyx, right to the end. Tuck your tailbone under for me. Can you feel this? Nice stretching through that top hip. And release it. And then tuck it under. Feel that lovely stretch. And release. Tuck it under. And release. Tuck under. And release. Beautiful. Lift your bum up. Move it up underneath the sacrum now. And again, same thing. Tuck it under. And release it. Tuck. So yes, you're opening up the front of the hips, but you're also massaging that sacrum and the iliac crest, which is the top of the hip bones. That's it. And release. One more. Tuck it under. And release. Now tighten up your core for me. Bring those legs up into a double knee fold position. Stretch those legs up to the sky and just flex one foot, point the other. Point, flex, stretching out the ankle, the calf, the hamstring. Then bend your knees a little bit and just go into big ankle circles. Back the other way. And then just shake those legs out for me. Shake, 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 shake. Now, hug your knees in. Stretch out that lumbar spine for me. Don't let that roller slip away. And then you're going to go back into a double knee fold. So just move that pelvis, the roller, so it's underneath your pelvis for me. Stretch that right leg up, flex that leg, lower it down, pushing the heel away from you. Now, in that position, circle that leg. So you've got an active stretch. You're lengthening, you're opening, you're contracting all at the same time. And then back the other way. Back up. Stretch, flex, lower it down to where you feel that stretch. Tighten up your tummy. If it's too much, pull on the back, lift the leg up higher. Circle it. Other way. And then bring that leg in. Hug those knees into your chest, holding it there. Breathe it in and out. Inhale and out. One more. And out. Place one foot down, then the other. Move that roller closer to your coccyx again, and then again tuck it under. Feel this pull here. Some of you may feel it right into the knee area, and then release it. And then just tuck it under. Feel that beautiful stretch right here for me. And release. One more like that. Tuck it under, peel. And release it. Now lift up, place it back underneath your sacrum. Bring your legs up into a double knee fold. You can hold on to the roller for me. You're going to tighten up your core. I want you to roll one hip literally over the other one. Now, guys, when I say one hip over the other, it means that when you're not twisting your knees like that, you keep your knees over your hips, your feet in line with your knees and hips, and you move as one piece. So what you want to feel is this rolling on that glute medius. So you're going to feel this tightness, this area that's always tight. You're massaging it for me. That's it. And then over. Hold it here. Tighten up your core back to the center. And over. pull back, and over, pull back, and over. Over, pull, and back. And back. Last one. And back. Hug your knees into your chest, hold it there, breathe it in. And out. Inhale. And exhale. Place your feet down. Lift your bum up for me. Roll down through your spine. Now place your feet on top of the roller. Now, if you've got very angry hamstrings and your hamstrings like to cramp up, then rather place your feet on the floor, okay? Inhaling, and as you exhale, you're going to press your feet down into the roller, tuck your tailbone under, and peel your spine up off the floor. Now, this is to help give you a bit more flexion through that lumbar spine. So you're going ribs, mid-back, lower back, all the way down to the bottom. Tuck it under and peel for me. Squeeze the glutes. Up you go. Roll it back down. Now, guys, something you really got to watch out for is when you spine curl up, that you're not arching this lower back. I want you to tuck under. So you're creating a hollow here, pubic bone at the highest point. Roll it down and spine curling up. Breathe it in, breathing out, roll down. Roll that roller away from you. Get it underneath your Achilles. Float those arms up and over. Breathe it in. Breathing out. Roll it up. Reaching towards your toes. Now allow the back of your body to stretch. Obviously, if you've got nervy issues, I'd like you to just focus on, or take your legs off the roller actually, if it's too much of a stretch through the nerve. Restack and roll it down. Bring those legs back in. Arms up. Spine curling up for me. Breathe it in. Breathing out, roll it down. Roll the legs away. Reach. Roll it up. Remembering to imprint that lower back into the floor. Reach. Restack. Roll it down. Bring those legs back in. Spine curling up for me. Roll it down. Roll the legs away. Roll it up. Reach and restack it. Take that roller and place it behind your back. So we're going to be doing the same sort of thing except for the upper body. So place that roller underneath your shoulder blades for me. Keep your feet flat on the floor to start with. Breathe it in. And as you exhale, reach over the top into extension. Inhaling, hold. As you exhale, lengthen up the back of your neck first. Connect your ribs to curl your head in towards your chest. Reach over the top for me, inhaling. Exhaling, lengthen. Curl it up. Reach it over. Curl it up. And over. And curl it up. Now come back to a normal position. Lift your bum up. And I'd just like you to roll up and down that mid-back for me. That's it. You might feel a little bit tender in that area. Just sort of ease into that roll. And I want you sticking over about a 5 centimeter section of back there, not more than that. It's a very small little area. And then place your bum down. Move that roller up a little bit higher for me. Now you're going to lift up again and roll it. Just in that little section. Beautiful, guys. and then bum down. From here, reach over the top. Inhaling. Exhaling, lengthen the back of the neck, curl your chin in towards your chest. Reach it over. Breathe in. Exhaling, curl it up for me. Reach it over. And curl it up. One last one. And curl up. Release it. Take that roller up a little higher. Lift your bum, roll that little section up there for me. Good. Then place your bum down. Keep the roller right there. Reach over, inhale. And curl it up. Reach it over. Curl it up. Reach over. Curl it up. Take that roller all the way up to your neck for me. I want you to let your neck just rest on top of the roller for me. It's taking my hairband out, otherwise I get stuck. Okay, so you're going to now just let your head or your neck relax onto that roller for me. So you want it quite close to C7, just quite low down. Okay, press that neck into the roller and just roll that head from side to side. Lovely. Now back to the center. Roll onto the one side and just roll it from side to side. So you get that strip of muscle that goes up the side of your neck and into your skull. And across to the other side. And then side to side again. Beautiful work. Now just move that roller up to the base of your skull. Press it down and roll it side to side for me. Now go onto the one side of your skull and just side to side, just over that occipital joint for me. So you feel that massaging over that tight little muscle in there. It's the one that holds your skull upright. So it takes a lot of strain. Now in that same position, just circle the chin or your nose, whichever gives you better feedback. Go back the other way. Now roll it across to the other side to side on that occipital notch. You'll know when you've got it because it'll be tight. Now little circles over that specific spot. Back the other way. Lovely work. Roll that head across to the one side and across to the other side. And across and across. Then bring that head back to the center. Move that roller up a little bit higher, just so that you are able to nod your chin towards your chest. And lift, and lift, lift, and lift. Release the legs, stretch them away from you, float those arms up and over, breathe it in. As you exhale, imprint that back into the floor, reach towards your toes, breathe it in here. And as you exhale, you're going to restack for me and think tall. Bring those arms in line with your shoulders. Tighten up your core. I'd like you to take your right arm back behind you, reaching your body towards your toes. Now stretch your back arm away from you. Lovely work. Tighten up your core as you restack. Center, rotate, reach. And up. Center. Reach that arm away. Reach it forward, pulling them away from each other. Back up. Hand. Rotate. Stretch. That's it. Up. Rotate. Now pull the elbow back. Look at it, reaching the arm away, sweeping it all the way around. Pull back, stretch it away, sweep it around. Pull it back, reach, and sweep. Pull, stretch, sweep. One more to either side. Reach it away, pull it around, and again. Stretch and release. Stunning work. Big shoulder rolls backwards for me. Then you're going to swing it around and come onto your hands and knees. Place your hands on top of the roller for me. Sinking those hands down, lengthening through the neck. Just squeeze and release those shoulder blades for me. In and out. 3, 4, 5. Can you give me 5 more? That's it. 2, 3. Beautiful work. Step back with your knees. Sink your hands onto the roller. Roll that roller away and just drop your chest down. Inhaling for me. Now as you exhale, tuck your tailbone under, roll into a cat stretch. Now roll the roller away and lift up into extension, lifting your chest up and opening up the front of your body. Release it. Tuck it under, roll. Release and lift. Forwards. Tuck it under, roll. Release and lift. One more. Tuck under, roll. Release and lift. And from there, roll all the way up, picking up that roller, lifting it above your chest and your head. Push those arms back. Release it. Place that roller down. Hands on the floor for me. Breathe it in here. Now, no roller. As you exhale, lengthen, lift opposite arm and leg. Reach from the center of your spine. Now, thread that arm through, holding it here for an in-breath. Breathing out, pull back up, reach your arm away. Release it back in. Stretch it away. Thread it through. Push back up. Reach. Release. And reach. Thread. Push back up. Reach. Back in. Stretch it away. Thread it through. Back up. Release. Stretch. Thread. Back up. Release it. Come down onto your tummy. Now you don't have to use the roller here. You can totally just do this exercise without the roller. But you're going to, if you're not using the roller, slide your arms towards you and lift your chest, okay? Forehead resting down, breathe it in. As you exhale, hook, belly button scooping. Roll your nose forward, lift the chest up. Release it down, nose back in. Roll your nose forward and lift. And release. Now hold it here, squeeze your bum, lift those legs. Release them. And lift them. And release them. Now roll your roller towards you, rolling your nose forward, lift your chest. As you release the head down, you squeeze the glutes and lift those legs. Release the legs, roll your nose forward and lift. Release, squeeze your bum and lift. Now I want you to go a little bit higher, roll your nose forward. Only if you're able to, don't impinge that spine. Squeeze your bum and lift. Release it and roll. Beautiful work, guys. Release. Squeeze your bum, lift. One more time. Release. Release it. Place your hands next to your shoulders. Push yourself back. Drop your bum down and breathe in. Now breathe into the back and sides of your rib cage so you can feel this intercostal stretching. And again, breathe it in. And out. Inhale. And out. Squeeze your glutes, restack it. Arms up. Sweep your arms all the way around. Grab hold of your roller. I'd like you to lie back on top of it for me. Now, we're just going to lie here. Doesn't that sound nice? Bring those arms up and take them out to the side. And just completely relax in this position. Now, I want you to focus on the weight going through your feet, your hips, your ribs, and the back of your head. We're going to breathe in for the count of 4, hold for 4, out for 4, hold for 4, okay? So breathe it in, hold. Breathe out. Hold it. Breathe in. Hold. Breathe out. Hold. Breathe it in. Hold. Breathe out. Hold. Breathe it in. Hold. And out. Hold. Breathe it in. Hold. Breathe out. Hold. Inhale. Hold. And out. Hold it. Now just one long, deep in breath. An even longer out breath. Breathe it in. And out. Last one. Breathe in. And exhaling. And well done. If you want, you can stay in this position for another 10 minutes, guys. The longer you're in this position, actually, the better. It's really good for releasing that upper back area and just calming the whole system down. Well done, guys. I hope you're feeling as peaceful and released as I am. Have a stunning day, guys, and I shall see you on Wednesday. Cheers.